Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a classical game of chess. It is an honor to have you all here with me today. Today, we shall delve into the intricate strategies and tactics of one of the world's most ancient and revered games. Sit back, relax, and join me on this journey through the ages. Today, we have an exciting chess game between Hun 1D, playing white, and Ikhwan_Nazir, playing black, on chess.com. This game is currently in progress and it's been an interesting one so far. This is the Vienna game with 2 nf6 transposing into a Vienna game, Falkbeer, Vienna Gambit. The Vienna game is a chess opening that begins with the move 1, e4, which is one of the most popular first moves in chess. The Vienna Gambit is a sub-variation of this opening that arises after the moves 1, e4 e5 2, nc3 nf6 3, f4. The Vienna Gambit is a very aggressive opening where white immediately sacrifices a pawn to gain control of the center and attack black's position. After 3, f4, black has a few different options to respond, but the most common move is 3, d5, which allows black to challenge white's control of the center. However, this move also opens up lines of attack for white's pieces, and the game can quickly become sharp and tactical. The Falkbeer variation of the Vienna Gambit, which is also known as the Mises-Kotrok variation, is a popular response for black. After 3, d5, instead of capturing on d5, white plays 4, fx e5 nx e4 5, nf3 b7, which aims to pressure white's e-pawn and develop black's pieces quickly. The Falkbeer variation is known for its dynamic play and tactical possibilities, and it can lead to very exciting games with many opportunities for both sides. Overall, the Vienna Gambit is a very interesting and aggressive opening that can catch unprepared opponents off guard. It requires precise play from both sides, and can lead to dynamic and exciting games. The Falkbeer variation is just one of many possible responses for black, and players who enjoy sharp and tactical positions may want to consider studying this opening further. Continue to the game, black has developed their knights and has placed the pawns on solid squares, while white has moved their bishop to c4 and brought out the knight to c3. White has also advanced their pawn to f4 to support the center and to gain space. Black responds with 6, d6 and 7, h6 to prevent white's knight from coming to g5 and pinning the knight on f6. White tries to break through with 9, d5, but black responds with 9, bg4, forcing the exchange of the bishop. After 10, dxc6 bxc6, black has a pawn chain on d6 and e5, which provides strong control over the center. White then brings their queen out with 11, qe2, but this is met with 11, b7. Black castles kingside with 13, 00, bringing their king to safety and connecting their rooks. White continues to put pressure on black with 14, road 1 and 15, e5, attacking the pawn on e5. However, black responds strongly with 15, nh5, threatening to win the exchange with nx f4. White takes the bait and captures the knight with 16, ex d6, but black wins the exchange with 17, bx d6. Black now has 2 minor pieces and a pawn for a rook, which is a winning material advantage. Black also threatens to win the queen with 18, qx b2. White tries to defend with 19, rg1, but this is met with 19, bb4+, attacking the king and forcing it to move. Black continues to put pressure on white with 20, bxc3+, winning another pawn and further crippling white's position. White tries to counterattack with 21, nxc3, but this is met with 21, rfe8, attacking the queen and threatening to win it. White sacrifices their bishop with 22, bx f7+, hoping to create a mating net around the black king. However, black calmly moves their king to safety with 22, kf7. White then makes one final desperation move with 23, road 7 plus kf8, but black responds with 24, qxe8+, winning the queen and leaving white in a hopeless position. The game ends with a checkmate on move 25, qxe. In this game, black, Ikhwan_Nazir, was able to successfully execute a checkmate against white, Hun 1D, in 25 moves. White made a couple of mistakes early on by advancing their f-pawn and allowing black to gain control of the center. Black was able to develop their pieces efficiently and launch a strong attack against White's king. White's position began to crumble after move 14 when they lost a pawn and allowed Black to gain a strong initiative. Black capitalized on this advantage and sacrificed a bishop on move 22 to force a decisive checkmate on move 25. Overall, it was a well-played game by Black, who was able to effectively control the center and launch a successful attack against White's king. The game serves as a reminder of the importance of proper opening play and efficient piece development in chess. Another lesson we can learn from this game is the importance of keeping the king safe. In this game, White's king was left in the center of the board with no pawn cover and was vulnerable to attack. Black was able to take advantage of this and launch a devastating attack that led to checkmate. It's important to remember that the king is the most important piece in the game, and it should be kept safe at all times. This means that it should be castled as soon as possible, and the pawns in front of the king should not be moved unless absolutely necessary. In addition, it's important to be aware of potential threats to the king and to take steps to neutralize them before they become a problem. Thank you so much for watching this exciting chess game on our channel. We hope you enjoyed watching this intense battle of chess, and that you were able to learn something new about chess. Until next time, keep playing and studying chess, and we'll see you in the next video.